Hello YouTube. I got asked to do a video about the famous Burr. Burr me here and burr me there. I'm gonna do a video just sharpening a knife like I always sharpen. I always remove fatigued metal. As I said, it's like dragging a paper clip. No, bending a paper clip back and forth. You know what happens, it breaks. Edge can't, or it can't, that's wrong. To say it can break if you bend it too much back and forth, but metal stress will just go up. So I need a fresh piece. Of course, yeah, this actually cuts very poorly, as you see. It's more drags, but it's dull. I can do this one more time. This is a GNS 300. There. Yeah, there it's done. I'm gonna sharpen like I always sharpen. But I'm gonna go a little more into detail when I got the burr. I sharpen like I always sharpen. I really like the GNS 300. It's a good stone. I'm not bothered about thinning or anything. I'm just creating a burr. So I can tell you guys how to handle it. And as always, I'm using about 2 kilos force or 4 pounds of force. You don't need more than that. I reckon that maybe will be enough. Just need a little more in the midsection and belly. There, yeah, just a little more. I use this knife every day to cut bread, to cut stuff. My fiance uses it, so this is actually the most used knife in the entire kitchen. Yeah, there I got a bird on tie. First off, I sharpened this side, the left side. So, how to detect a burr? We're gonna start there. How to know you got a burr? First off, the burr is going from dull like this to pointy. Then you will never have a perfect point. It will be like this when you alternate sides. It will maybe be a little bit like this with sawtooth, but it will never, and I mean never, you just need a strong enough microscope, be completely clean. So if I sharpen the left side, the burr is my fingertips on the right side. If I sharpen the right side, it will be on the left side. Now I sharpen the left side, it will be on the right side. Here. So the clean side, this I can't feel anything. Imagine you just shaved and 1-2 days after you shaved, like running your fingers on the stubble. That's how this feels now. Just like tiny stubble. Then you know you have a burr. So in the start you won't feel a small burr. You need a bigger burr, and after you have sharpened, your fingers will be able to detect a smaller and smaller burr. Now I'm just gonna sharpen the other side to a sharp point too. And I'm gonna try my best to get the same sized burr on this side as the other side. And you need to make sure the burr is as big here, 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 over the entire edge and on both sides. Don't get a huge burr here and smaller ones here, and on the other side maybe it's huge here but small here, etc. Then you will get a wonky edge. It won't never be 100% perfect, but try as good as you can to get it as even and uniform as possible. And your fingers After doing this sometimes, we'll be more and more sensitive. And greater edge retention comes from detecting smaller and smaller burrs. Just cleaning my finger. I don't know if there's thing on my finger that's feeling like a burr. Just a little bit more at the tip. And often at the belly and tip is the hardest places. Just rinsing off the knife. Knife needs to be clean when you feel for this. There, I got the same sized burr on both sides. So, now what? Knife is at the point. If I use this for cutting now, it would cut. Probably pretty good, but yeah, it would fail because the burr will just break off and cause fatigue and tear out little chips in the edge. So now I'm lightening the pressure by a whole load. I'm using 20, 30, 40 grams, just barely the weight of the knife. And I'm cleaning the stone so there isn't any slurry on it. I don't want that slurry to slam into the apex. There. Again, just barely the weight of the knife, just refining it. And I'm doing this on all stones. You need the knife to be sharp before you continue. And that's how I do the burr. It will shear off just by doing this. You can do what Murray Carter does, jointing, just shearing it off, but I haven't had that problem with burr while doing it like this. You can check. I'm just rinsing, and you can weaken it. Just drying it off. I'm gonna show you something. Please don't do what I do at home. If you cut yourself, it's your own fault, not mine. Just place it here and stop going edge away from me. And I do like this. And yes, the knife is sharp and could easily cut myself pretty damn good. But hey, I've done this many times. I can do it in my palm. So, to check, get something. This is white, so it's perfect. Just the bottom of a hand soap container, just the weight of the knife. That's not black, so I know I haven't got a burr. You can use that. You can use a pencil. Whatever. Now the knife, of course, it's a 300 stone, so it won't be razor sharp. But as you see, it's easy magazine cutting. So yeah, I'm gonna just even refine the edge on the Naniwa Toshi 2K green brick of joy, which is actually more like a 3000, 4000 stone in practical use. Just there was something stuck on the stone. Is it dust or what is it? So that's important. You need your fingers can detect the smallest amount of particles. So if your fingers can detect anything that feels weird, get it off. Again, just the lightest of pressure, just refining the edge. Doing the same on both sides, and people say you create a burr doing this. I've never had a problem. You just stop a couple of times on old piece of cloth like this on a pants leg or something. Just, it's more about pressure control on the stones than anything else. And in this I use a J-turn. I don't go directly. I go tip down towards me, then up, rolling into it. Like a J. To avoid here, I can just go straight back. And doing this, you can actually create a burr, but I've never had a problem, as I'm saying. Burr having problems with that is more in your head than anything else. More theoretical than practical. See people talk about burless sharpening, this and that, but yeah. If this has worked for several hundred years, maybe more, why bother reinventing the wheel? All people know I have good weather retention of my edges. I have sharp edges, so yeah, I don't bother trying to learn how to sharpen in a new way when I know something works and it works good. I'm just drying off my hand, just giving it a old strop on the pants leg, just to ensure it's dry. That was 12 minutes. As you see, completely razor sharp. Don't know if it can do S's. Okay. Yeah, it can do that. Push cut. Push cut. Push cut. Yeah, it's sharp. So I said earlier, I have extremely blonde hair. Don't try. Yeah, it shaves better than Gillette Fusion and same stuff like that. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's here. So basically what I do to maintain the burr, I sharpen always until I get the burr, always. Then I just reduce pressure. Give it a few edge into if the burr is stubborn. Instead of edge trailing, I go edge leading into the stone. That can sometimes help. That's basically it. It isn't hard. You just sharpen some knives, ease up on the pressure on the last steps. Sheet, use a strop. Use something to strop on your hand, your pants leg. I don't care. Use what you want, as long as you don't cut yourself. As you see, it's not magic. So get out there, practice. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Please subscribe and like and share the channel. Bye.